After the bloodbath of the first week of playoffs, only 28 teams still remain in contention for the division championship title. As the number of teams becomes smaller and smaller, so do the margins of victory as we see these games getting closer and closer. I'm Krona and welcome to this week of Lecture Notes, where we'll peek into these nail-biting semifinal sets. Breaking from our usual structure, we wanted to start by highlighting the close duels taking place this last week. Of the 14 semifinal sets played, 5 of them ended up being taken to a Game 9. In a tragic loss for comedic potential, but an epic accomplishment for the University of Buffalo, Bull Squids has managed to defeat TAMU Maroon in Division II's Game 9 sets. Originally seeded to be the underdog against WPI Grisco Workers Union, Bull Squids has truly gone the distance and showed their power against some of Division II's toughest teams. We look forward to seeing if they can rack up a streak against Texas, as their next opponent is TAMU Whites, A&M's other A team. Lower seeds popping off is not a phenomenon unique to Division II, as Huskies Plattsville Knights Gold has had a great run of their own. They managed a confident 5-2 victory against higher seeded CSUHULB Black in round 1 before getting into a fight of their lives against Division III Demon Splatter Screen Sabers. Barely coming out on top, the Huskies are now fighting low battery in the division finals match. With both teams charging into action next week, it won't be a set to miss. Division 4 featured a close match between fellow top seeds Bentley Sea Strikers and PSU Whites. Though PSU White boasted impressive results coming in with a clean sweep of their group and a perfect set against their round 1 opponent, Bentley Sea Strikers ultimately prevailed in a Game 9 and will be moving on to fight Volatile Radiant in the Division 4 Grand Finals match. Division 6 featured a clash between Accent Splatters, who came from a Game 9 in round 1 against C Sharp Major, and Auburn Navy, a top performer who boasted a confident 5-2 victory against New Paltz Blue Seahawks coming into the semifinals. Accent Splatters certainly gave Auburn a run for their money, creating the second Game 9 of their playoff run, though they ended up losing the set this time. Auburn Navy will be moving on to face Niner Esports Gold in the Division 6 Grand Finals match. Finally, we have FSU's Goldies versus the Birthday Crew over in Div 7. With FSU's Goldies dominating their division and Birthday Crew overcoming an intense tiebreaker by defeating the other 2 top contenders in the group, it was an interesting matchup to see who got the most pedal to their metal. After strong showing from both teams in round 1, their intense duel lasted until Game 9 before FSU Goldies emerged on top, battered and bruises from their ball against the Birthday Crew. Ironically, they are projected to face fellow group contestant Reef Rush in finals, a powerful team that took FSU Goldies 7 games to overcome. With another close set looking to be in the works, it's anyone's guess as to whether FSU Goldies will prevail again to take home the gold, or Reef Rush will get the sweetest revenge this season of CCA League. Taking a trip to Division 1, we can see the end of Death Roll's Golden Road, with UCSD Esports Gold triumphing in a set that went to Game 7. Previously in the regular season, Death Roll had swept UCSD as part of their amazing season, where they had not dropped a single game. However, that perfection ended in the semifinals match, with UCSD getting the sweet revenge. Opposing them now is Reef Runners, who managed to come out on top in a clash against Towson Tiger Sharks. With both teams having immense star power behind them, it'll be a sight to witness as UCSD Esports Gold and Reef Runners put their all into next week's Grand Finals set. Division 5 has quite the pair for their finals game, with both contenders boasting identical records on the road to the top, down to taking their opponents to Game 7 in semifinals and Game 6 and quarterfinals. Coming from the top half is RB the B team, who defeated Grill G Slider and USF Whites, and opposing them is UNM Splatoon Cherry, who knocked down TAMU Gray and C-Section on their way to the top. With both teams appearing equally matched, it's anyone's guess as to who will take home the crown in Division 5. With only 14 teams remaining in contention for division crowns, all these thrilling storylines will be coming to their conclusion next week. Don't you forget you can watch these legendary sets unfold on CCA's Twitch and YouTube. Various match announcements and materials can be found on the CCA socials as well. We'll see you all next week on Lecture Notes with finals just around the corner. I'm Krona, and have a nice night, everyone.